place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against a culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Yeah, we're here. Damn it. What's up, everybody? Hi, it's Monday. Means we're all coming in for work.
Yeah.
It's Revenge of the Sis, boys. You ready?
We recognize our job is easier than yours. We get it. But
Yeah, but it's still a job.
But then we have to hear you bitch about your job, so that sucks.
Exactly. So imagine having to do our job and then listen to you bitch about your job.
That's like having two jobs.
Uh-huh.
I don't want two jobs. I don't want one job.
So I like whenever you go, yeah, another week of this, and then people go, oh, you know, some of us are actually like plumbers all week, and then I'm like, okay, that sucks, and be a streamer. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Like, sounds to me like you're unhappy. You're yelling at me, so why don't you fucking do what I do?
Try having electric chemistry and comedic timing. Have you tried doing that?
Duh.
I mean,
You're
and
like,
being humble.
What you do is easy. I'm like, all right, then do it, right? Like, I've always, my whole life, when I see somebody doing something and it looks like they got enough money to eat, and I'm like, damn, that kind of looks easy.
That's how you started selling Coke.
Yeah, you start asking around and you
Literally.
go, hey, that guy, I saw this guy the other day. He was just handing people things, and then they were just giving him money. How do I get in that? There was a girl with him that he had no business being with. How do I get that? What do we do? I want to be that guy.
Now they're calling us dicks. Okay, well, whatever. Thank you guys for being here. We do appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's great. A lot of Iran stuff happened. It was real fun.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's so gay now.
So boring.
Oh, you know what? The neocons are calling you a panikin? You're a panikin?
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the neocons calling me shit.
Yeah,
Not on a
panicins.
goddamn Saturday fucking afternoon.
Panikins.
Ain't no nukes dropping in Florida on a Saturday afternoon. That's for you people to worry about.
Yeah, that's your problem, okay?
And the best part is, I don't even live in a part of Florida. If they are going to fucking set off a dirty bomb, it ain't going to be in Lakeland.
No.
So that's for you DC fat cats to worry about.
Yeah, seriously. Good luck. Here we go.
President Donald Trump
guy.
openly clashing with his own director of national intelligence tonight
People say they've been
on
meaning
and
Iran.
with his own director of national intelligence.
Yeah, Trump's fighting with his director of national intelligence, his own director.
tonight on Iran and its potential nuclear bomb. This comes as the president ponders whether or not to get more involved in the conflict. Michelle Fisher joining us now with more on this story. Michelle.
Well, Mark, we heard directly from President Trump today.
Is he going to spend all the time he tells us pondering, or is he going to say 2 weeks and then bomb him in 3 days?
Yeah, he bombed them in 3 days. And don't you get it? All the Trump dick sucks that are out there, all the absolute just fucking Trump dick sucks.
My favorite was the DC Drano quote. He's been getting quoted all weekend, where he was like, Trump didn't go to war, okay? He dropped a bunch of bombs and then called for peace.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Fuck?
It's funny you
What?
It's funny you say that. Listen to what J.D. Vance said.
My first question, Mr. Vice President, is the United States now at war with Iran?
No, Kristen, we're not at war with Iran. We're at war with Iran's nuclear program. And
so if somebody was at war with our nuclear program, would you then say they were at war with us? Because if, let's say Russia, right, started bombing our nuclear facilities, and they go, we are not at war with America. We're at war with their nuclear program. Like that? Daisy Jones says something like that?
You know what? You guys are in charge. You go ahead.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not the boss. I don't give a shit. You guys do whatever you want, I guess.
Can I tell you my favorite DC Drano tweet from the past couple hours? Because he's been
I don't know, but how does
he posted an audio clip?
How does he? But how does he top? We didn't go to war with Iran. We just bombed the shit out of them and called for peace.
I actually got you on that. He goes, oil prices are down, stock market is up. Multi-trillion-dollar smart money knows there will be no World War III. So take a breath.
Hey, retard. Gas prices are down because Iran hasn't blocked the Strait of Hormuz yet.
I love that we are, the goalposts have been moving every day. And look, by the way, can I give credit? I will give credit to the whole.
They said they were going to nuke L.A., New York, and Chicago. Looks like they only nuked New York. Take it, suck it, haters.
No, but the craziest stuff is like, is they move the goalposts. They go like, it's not World War III. It's just us bombing another country on behalf of another country. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry that since it's not World War III, that's fine, right? It's this level of like.
It's not World War III. It's World War 2.6.11. Okay, we haven't gotten to build 3 yet.
I think that's the lollipop build in Android.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what?
World War III is in Steam Early Access. It's never released 1.0.
World War III is in alpha, dude. Relax. We're never even gonna get there. It's like Escape from Tarkov.
What are we gonna get first? World War III or Half-Life 3?
Half-Life 3.
Oh, man. Half-Life 3. Actually, because there's been leaks for Half-Life 3. Did you see that?
Yeah, there's been leaks for World War 3. Are you paying attention?
Come on, man. Where are you, Virgie? Paying attention, dude?
I love this shit where it's like, we're not in a world war. Never mind that Russia's got a special military operation in Ukraine going on, and India and Pakistan are bombing each other and literally fighting with fucking bladed melee weapons.
Hey, I have a question. What part of the world isn't at war right now? I'd like to know. So, look at Mark Levin's tweet, bro. Merch, I waited to show you this. This is just fucking.
It literally makes me sick.
Getting dunked on. Mark Levin tweets out, times Obama dropped bombs but didn't declare war. Libya, Pakistan, Yemen, Somalia, and Iraq and Syria.
But I thought we didn't like
it. We don't want to be him. And I remember when he was doing those things, you on your show were yelling over a Lincoln Park beat and how bad it was.
I thought we didn't cite the bad guys to why we do more bad guy shit.
So now I'm sorry. So now we're holding ourselves to the standard of one of the
Obama.
Of Obama. Okay, cool. No, hey, I just want to make sure that I know where we're at. I know I'm a panikin, as they called me. I'm a panikin American. Panikins.
I love whataboutism because it's always like, yeah, but like your guy did the same thing that our guy's doing, and we hate your guy. So like,
fuck off.
We are just a few years away from right-wing based accounts being like, what we need to do is set up our own underage sex blackmail honeypot, and then we can blackmail the bad guys into doing the right stuff. All we need is an island and a bunch of kids to fuck. Like, whoa, what? I mean, the Mossad did it. And you're like, okay, you know what?
Now
I'm tapping
Israel's
out.
the greatest country.
Listen, if the Mossad were to tell you to bomb a foreign nation on behalf of them, would you do it?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, because they would
That's
kill
fair.
my family.
No,
if
I
don't.
get it. There's consequences.
Kill my kids and
No,
stuff.
it's fair. That's fair. I didn't forget about that. The threats and the blackmail
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
That part's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty not great.
No, I get it. I mean, I kind of understand why people do it. Because, you know, again, they're going to kill your family. What are you going to do? You
And
know?
now we live in the world of AI art. I don't even have to fuck the kid on the island for them to just come up with some good blackmail.
Leave that to the big tech money, like DC Drano said. Leave that to the big tech guys.
Did you guys did you guys see Tammy Bruce over the weekend?
No.
Did you see that clip? I just sent it to you. Watch this clip without fucking. I'm not giving you any context.
Okay.
Don't read the thing at the top. Just watch the clip.
Okay, I will not read the thing at the top.
I promise.
Okay.
The pride of being able to be here and do work that facilitates making things better for people, and in the greatest country on earth, next to Israel.
Oh, hey Mersh, do you want to know who Tammy Bruce is?
Can I guess? No. I want to guess. She's
ahead.
clearly a representative from the country of Israel, right?
No, she's the United States of America's State Department spokesperson.
What state of despair?
We live in the greatest country on earth next to Israel, of course.
Well, I kind of feel like that's kind of bullshit. You know, I'm going to say it, and I hope you guys do not judge me for what I'm about to say. I didn't vote for this. It's not what I voted for.
I miss 9/11 where we pretended this was in our interest.
I miss 9/11 because Limp Bizkit was putting out bangers. Not whatever the fuck's going on now. And I you know what's great? No, here's the thing. The funniest part for me is seeing. There's two sects right now, by the way, on the right. There's the, what the fuck are we doing? Jesus fucking Christ. What are we doing this to? Can't you see the writing on the wall? And then there's the, I trust Trump. I trust him, and I trust Israel, and I trust them. But it's seeing all of these people right now, the people that are cheering Trump on and on his side, and this is the side that you're on if you agree with what Trump's doing. You're with Lindsey Graham, Mark Levin, the living McCain bitch. Okay, these are the Ben Shapiro. These are the people that now are in your side. All the never Trumpers, every never Trumper, and it's rudimentary. It's not even like a hard, complex thing. Look. I have a very simple thing that you guys could do, and it's really easy. Because the problem is, you have to forget. Like when we say the average American, what that means is that. Half the country is below that average. Half of the country is stupid. Politically on both sides. Not even picking sides, okay? So let me help you out. If you find that your foreign policy views would be something that Dick Cheney would love, it's probably not a good thing, okay? It's super easy. Like, that's so easy. We just need 2 weeks to flatten the curve. That's all we need.
Unfucking believable.
Is it though?
Kinda, yeah. No, kinda, yeah.
I guess you're right.
Congratulations, President Trump. Your bold decision to
It was yours.
target Iran's nuclear facilities.
Your bold decision to listen to my bold decision.
The awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising,
I agree with that.
Line, Israel has done truly amazing things.
What did they call it? Like Operation Midnight Hammer or something gay? Like, I'm so sick of these military trying to be cool Top Gun names.
My favorite tweet about that was somebody goes, I'm old enough to remember the original Midnight Hammer, and they just posted
The black guy?
Yeah. No, of Paul Pelosi.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
And after this, it's going to be followed by a couple more operations. Operation Afternoon Orgy.
Operation Drunk on the Senate floor.
Action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed.
Except for Israel.
It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a...
Iran is not the world's most dangerous regime. ISIS is in charge of Syria right now. What are you fucking talking about?
Calling fucking Iran like dangerous is like being afraid of North Korea. Like, what are they gonna do?
That's another thing. Does North Korea have nukes? How come we're not fucking bombing their sites?
Oh, because we know that nukes are fake and gay and they don't have nukes.
Okay, don't. No, we're not doing this.
He's not wrong.
We're not doing this anymore.
I'm right.
Look, we can agree on one thing, okay? We might not agree with nukes as a whole.
No, I agree with the nukes thing only because of what Virgie said recently, and I never thought about it till he said it. He goes, I don't believe nukes are real because Israel supposedly has them, and they would have used them by now.
Few sights are more dazzling than fireworks on the 4th of July. Yet all the sparkle and sound.
I think it's because I live in Central Florida that fireworks have kind of lost their allure to me.
On the most American.
No, it's not that they're illegal. It's that they're annoying because the problem is I used to like fireworks too until we became one of these places where now instead of just having the one day we pick to do fireworks, no, let's do them all weekend on and off without any kind of heads up or pretext so that when they finally do go off, you don't care. That's what's ruined it. It's everybody, it's 4th of July weekend. We got a 4-day weekend. Let's start blowing off some fireworks like a Thursday night and Friday night and Saturday night. Yeah, and then eventually it's like, all right, man, like you're killing the specialness of having one night where everything's popping off. And then it's peaceful surrounding
Do you hear me,
that
Joe
time.
Coletta?
It's
fucking irritating.
Day of the year relies almost solely on China.
Oh, that's right. Okay, this story. Okay, I was reading about this.
Funny.
We're going to have troubles with 4th of July fireworks because most of our 4th of July fireworks are made in China.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but most
mystery.
Most
Nearly
of our,
90.
Like they're made in China, but they get sold to Mexico, and we buy them there.
Nearly
Like fentanyl.
Exactly.
Fireworks are like fentanyl.
95% of the world's fireworks are made here in Hunan province.
Oh, that's the firework district.
At factories tucked into the Rocky Hills that churn.
They have a very strict no smoking policy in that firework.
Actually, the scary part is they don't. They
I
don't
know.
at all.
It's China. You're right. It's China. They don't. Chinese people smoke more than any other race on the planet. Don't believe me? Go to any casino.
My favorite was in Silicon Valley, Jin Yang just lighting up in the waiting room of one of those tech offices. What are you doing?
They can't help it, dude. And there's not like, and in China there is like no smoking thing. You can smoke anywhere, like it's the fucking 70s. Dog.
You can meet
in the birthing room at a hospital.
You can meet Xi Jinping in the presidential palace and just light a smoke, and it's completely
He'll probably
normal.
ask you for one.
I'll be honest, like I've been seeing it my whole life, and yeah, when I see a cigarette, like it never looks more at home than in the hand of a Chinese man.
Oh yeah,
like even a young Chinese boy smoking a cigarette, it looks natural to me.
Whenever I see an Asian guy in a casino not smoking, I really wonder what's going on.
You ask him if he wants one.
Is he okay?
You need to smoke?
Yeah. During COVID, in those casinos, it was wild because they smoked so much, but they made you like take a puff and put your mask back on after every puff. Oh, it was bad.
But all sorts of canisters and colors that light up the sky. Work so delicate, a lot of it's still done by hand.
The U.S. imports more than 130 tons of fireworks every year, and nearly every single one of them is coming from China.
when President Trump hiked tariffs on Chinese goods back in
Yeah, well,
April.
if you let us make explosive devices at home, we wouldn't have this problem. Thank you.
You're right. Maybe we can make our own fireworks and make my own fireworks. Stop questioning why I'm buying so much powder.
Yeah, dude.
That was peak shipping season here.
And yeah, I got a U-Haul truck so I could transport all the powder to make all my fireworks, okay? And it just so happened that I needed to fertilize my lawn. That's why there's fertilizer there. Don't question me. And the pipes, easy, sink went out. Leave me alone. I'm an American, sovereign citizen. I don't need an ID. I have the right to travel.
Yeah, my bottle rockets use magnesium fuses. Shut the fuck up.
It's America. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Get millions of fireworks out for the 4th.
In the morning is 100%, but in the afternoon is like a 200%. So it's very hard for our customer to make the decisions.
How can it be 200%? How can it be double of the what?
Wouldn't it be that the afternoon is the 100%, and then during the morning it would be the 50%?
You're Asian, bro. You're supposed to be good at math.
She's also a woman.
Oh, yeah.
I bet this place sells illegal fireworks. Just go in and act casual like you buy them all the time. Let me have one of those porno magazines. Large box of condoms, a bottle of Old Harper, a couple of those panty shields, and some illegal fireworks, and one of those disposable enemas. No, make it 2.
My apologies, sir, but the sale of fireworks is prohibited in this state and is punishable by a... Follow me.
Hell yeah.
Any red-blooded flag-feeding American would love the M320.
Claymore with Claymore? It's one of the funniest background gags.
Oh, yeah.
I've
No,
ever
it's so
seen
good.
Simpsons.
It's so good.
Celebrate the independence of your nation by blowing up a small part of it.
All right.
Gee, I don't know what you've got planned for tonight, Homer, but count me out.
Oh, sorry, fireworks.
Go or not go.
Shipments were rushed, canceled, or put on hold, leaving U.S. buyers with nowhere else to go.
There's no country in the planet.
Wow, you just had that haircut and you were like, yep, fucking nailed it. Let's go.
He got that for this interview.
He looks
Like, I gotta be on TV next week.
He looks simultaneously like a Roblox character and someone pretending to be a child on a Roblox server.
Planet that can has this infrastructure and that can.
This guy looks like Vito if he grew up in like the Eastern Bloc.
Structure and that can.
I like that Slavic Vito. Yeah, I am opening many Pokemon packs, but I'm getting no pulls. I look for pulls, I get no pulls.
And that can do the
Of
mass
course I'll
production.
take another Dreamcast. Who do I look like? Of course I take another Dreamcast.
What do I look like, fool?
There's no other country.
Make sanctions on Riley.
Fireworks are a $2 billion a
Oh,
year.
I am sorry, friend. I could not get back in touch with you as I was too busy blocking my paying customers. We love you, Vito, but we have,
Stop banning people from Discord, you dickhead.
Production. There's no other country.
But let me take that back, Royce. I don't love Vito, but I love the idea of Vito. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
that
yeah.
Just that he's there.
As an abstract.
Yeah, that
Like
he's
an
there,
abstract,
and
yeah.
so many people yell at him. It's
Right,
fun, you know?
right. As an entity.
It's like if I walked into a carnival and there was a dunk tank with a clown in it insulting people, I'd go, "Oh yeah, I love that shit." And you go, like, it's me explaining to you, I'm not in love with that actual insulting clown. I don't know him. He's just a carny. But I love the idea of a dunk tank.
No other country.
Clown pewter.
Fireworks are a
Bet
$2
ain't even got no fucking games on it. Bro, I swear to God, Tim Robinson's ruined my life.
Me too.
I am incapable of discussing a computer
I can't.
without
Clown
every
pewter.
time. Fucking clown. I'll probably just jack off.
This video only has one view.
Did you upload this so you have something to say?
No.
$1 billion a year industry in the U.S. made up of mostly small businesses that depend on China's supply chain for pyrotechnic parties from big cities.
$2
to
billion, and it's illegal in a lot of states.
Not in Florida.
backyards, coast
We
to
don't have
coast.
any limits.
Barely. I mean, county to county, it can be like, I think Dade County might have some extra stuff during the downtown city areas, but fucking Ocala.
I guess that explains why. I guess that explains why even in Polk County, bro, shit just pops off all night, and
Yeah.
cops don't do shit about it.
No one gives a fuck.
But I do think we need to go back to like, I don't want it. I don't want any laws. I don't want the government
No,
involved.
I just want a time.
I just
want
think
a time
we as
to
a
end.
society need to agree. Okay, look, is it 4th of July weekend? What day does 4th of July land on? Is it a Saturday night? All right, Saturday, it needs to be like fucking Vietnam for 2 hours. But it needs
How about
to
this? here, man?
stop.
At Saturday night, I'll let you go all the way to midnight. I won't even be mad.
Yeah.
But like Sunday night, if I have to like fucking get up and do shit, no, fucking 10 p.m. That's it.
Because
dude.
it becomes 4 days of Clarence hiding behind the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, all right, 2 hours, I get it. He'll be a little pussy and hide behind the couch. But now it's 4 days of random, even 4 in the afternoon, it's sunny out, and you're pop, 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 and you're going, dude, are we like fucking gonna do this all day?
Fortunate Son playing while Clarence is freaking out.
Dude, it literally every time I go, fuck is Clarence? And then I have to get down on my knees on the floor, look under my couch, and there's just 4 black legs just behind the couch. And
That's
I'm
not the first time there's been 4 black legs at Mercer's house, am I right?
It's usually 2.
Hiding behind the couch,
First
terrified.
of all, I will never have 2 in my home at the same time.
I saw 2 in Vegas.
That's different.
It was in its home though, so I guess.
Well,
it's
for the
technically not
weekend.
Yeah, I don't
All
care
right.
what
Well,
I don't
most-
care what you do to a hotel room. That's different.
True.
Cities to backyards.
Those will just
coast-
get mad over nothing and break your TV, dude.
I don't care if it's in a hotel room. That's not my ice bucket you're stealing.
Fair enough.
to coast. While most warehouses were already stocked with fireworks for this July 4th, shows in some places.
Oh, those are not the party poppers.
No.
I got confused with those party poppers.
I ordered
These
them.
gay guys had to go to the hospital.
I ordered them on Amazon and I wasn't really looking, And now
That explains.
Now I'm very
that explains
disappointed.
the ambulance at your house during that party.
I'm very disappointed.
I don't know why I did it 3 times.
This may be scaled back and cost more.
The small town USA is not going to be able to afford it. It's going to change the dynamics.
Listen, sir, I got to be honest with you. If you got into a seasonal business like fireworks, I don't feel bad for you. at
Spirit
all.
Halloween's also going to take a hit because of all the stuff they make from China there, too.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you understand fireworks? Like anybody who's in the fireworks industry should just give up on life. Fireworks used to be a side hustle, right? It used to be like, oh, I already own a car wash, and we have a lot of room in this parking lot.
the Native American dude from Joe Dirt,
Yeah.
side of the road.
It was just some trashy guy that like once a year was like, it was always like, oh, it's fireworks
He
season.
would drive to the place where they were legal, bring them back, open a little stand up, and sell them. I do remember that. He'd be like, I got the good stuff. I got the good stuff.
Yeah, it was never meant to be an industry.
Everything's an industry now, Mersh. By the way, you saw Trump said that he what did he call them? Essential farmers, something farmers. He is going to be. He's still coming up with a plan to give farmers amnesty.
Cool.
From
We're getting
deportations.
nothing.
That's not true. We're getting a war in Iran.
We're getting nothing we were promised.
What about the war in Iran?
That's what I mean. We're getting nothing.
Okay, well, good.
We were promised no war.
You really expect that? No, we're idiots. Imagine having hope, dude. That's fucking gay. Hope is pretty gay when you really break it down. All right. Here we go.
More breaking news. The Dodgers have broken their silence on the recent immigration raids, announcing...
Oh, I have a question. Why the fuck do we need to know what a baseball team thinks about ICE deportation?
So the Dodgers have been spragging out about this for a couple weeks now. And while I understand what you're saying, we shouldn't care in the news. Most people have been mad at the Dodgers, and I'm like, I can't be mad at the Dodgers because this is their customer base. Like they have to come out and be anti-immigration and anti-ICE because
You just say nothing.
But I'm just saying, Dodgers jerseys are like the unofficial outfit for MS-13.
Yeah, but
Like, you can't-
Dodgers are also at the same time fucking doing those Pride Dodgers nights things and shit too. So what? It's Mexicans and gay people are specifically Dodgers fans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Literally,
More
yes.
breaking news. The Dodgers have broken their silence on the recent immigration raids, announcing today the team will
Tommy Lasorda would love this.
commit $1 million to help families who are affected. They made the announcement on X, saying that this will be in partnership with the city of Los Angeles and that more community efforts are to come. This comes one day after the Dodgers say federal agents tried to gain access to the stadium parking lot, sparking protests. The team said in a statement, in part, quote, "What's happening in Los Angeles has reverberated among thousands upon thousands of people, and we have heard the calls for us to take a leading role on behalf of those affected. We believe..."
You're a baseball team.
In Los Angeles, though.
Guess. Have the Lakers commented on it? I doubt it.
No, because we're not doing anything to blacks.
Yeah.
And Mexicans are Clippers fans.
Yeah, I know. Well,
So-
yeah, obviously the lawn business thing.
It's probably
Law enforcement
why.
official says Food Network star Ann Burrell's death is now being investigated as a possible drug overdose. The source.
Yep, you guessed it. Merce did guess it. He is the one. He did guess drug overdose.
Because she was just doing a comedy show the night before, and it was the opening night. I was like, she got a little... This is what happens at comedy shows, music shows. And you get done for the night, and somebody's like, yo, you want to go party? We're partying at this other spot. Next thing you know, things are going up your nose. Knew it.
Drug overdose. The source says the 55-year-old was discovered unconscious and unresponsive.
The other reason I guessed it is because she just looks fun. She always seemed fun from the Food Channel.
When
Like
she partied?
she seemed like somebody that, probably wasn't crazy with the partying, but probably liked the little nose candy.
That explains the hair.
Yeah.
In the shower of her Brooklyn home on Tuesday morning, surrounded by about 100 different pills. Medics.
Oh, it was pills. It was pills.
Okay, I might have been wrong here.
Wait, 100 different pills sounds more like she offed herself, doesn't it?
Maybe.
No, not
100?
necessarily. That's just a standard white woman thing now, dude.
Pronounced her dead at the scene.
Like not taking accountability
Well,
and
plus,
curbing your rims?
We don't know how many of those
Yeah.
pills are like not fun pills. She does strike me as the
Yeah.
type that's probably on like 18 different fucking prescriptions. And most of them are probably SSRIs and sad pills.
And sad pills.
Yeah.
Sad pills.
All right, Mersh.
By the way, stop taking sad pills. Just fucking do shit that's less sad.
That's true.
Or kill yourself. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
whatever.
something.
Figure it out.
And this was a night out that took a turn. Investigators alleging this 26-year-old swiped thousands from the victim as he showed signs of possibly being drugged.
Yeah.
You're arrested for burglary to an occupied
Yes, she is.
dwelling, a second-degree felony, and grand theft, a second-degree felony.
That's Bianca Thurb facing a Miami-Dade judge accused of stealing thousands from a man back on the 11th.
All right, you know what? If you're the guy, this is your fault. You didn't see this coming? Like, honestly?
Yeah, I can there's a certain vibe you can just smell on a Florida bitch. When you've been here long enough, you know when they're trouble.
She's garbage.
Was that the guy she robbed earlier? And when it showed like that old man, because
No.
that old, go back and look at that. It looks like some guy on chat roulette just jerking.
That's
it.
Juan Murad's. That's a Spanish interpreter.
You're
The interpreter looks like a pervert on Omegle.
That or one of the racist streamers that goes on there.
Burglary to an occupied dwelling, a second-degree felony, and grand theft, a second-degree felony.
That's Bianca Thurb facing a Miami-Dade judge accused of stealing thousands from a man back on the 11th of this month.
His apartment was ransacked, and he's lost over $25,000 of merchandise.
According to arrest forms,
Took his Rolex.
the 26-year-old and another female met the victim at Coco nightclub. They eventually left to pick up Jamaican food and went back.
Oh, God, everything you're saying
you
about
deserve
this.
everything that happened to you. Jamaican food fucking sucks, by the way.
Back to his place.
And then he drank some brisk iced tea, and after
Oh, my God, brisk, too? You made the
Ew, you deserve it, you
made
sick
everything you did was the worst version of that thing. You picked up the worst woman. You went to the worst nightclub. You went to the worst nightclub. You got the worst kind of food, and you didn't get Arizona iced tea. You got brisk. Come on.
That literally sounds like a menu that you pick from when you're staying at a really shitty hotel.
Yes.
And it's 2 a.m. and you're like, what can I get? All right, they have a Jamaican place that's open, and I think there's iced tea in the fucking lobby
But
in the
it's
fucking
brisk.
machine. And you're
But
like,
it's
it's
brisk.
brisk. Ugh. Make it work.
Wow,
He then
everything.
bought-
This guy deserved it, like you said. This guy
He
deserved
then
it.
bought Chinese cigarettes and a bottle of MD 2020. Oh my God, it just keeps getting worse.
After that, he began experiencing abnormal fatigue and drowsiness.
He eventually went to lay down as the women were sleeping on the couch. Now, when the victim woke up, the girls were gone. Missing an iPhone, a Rolex watch, a Cuban link chain, cologne bottles, IDs, bank cards, and more. Now, the 26-year-old couldn't evade for long. because the victim
26? Oof. That is a rough 26.
Oof.
her license plate since he registered her vehicle at his place.
Oh my God.
6-year-old couldn't evade for long because the victim knew her license plate since he registered her vehicle at his place. PD eventually busted her. She didn't want to talk to anyone but a lawyer.
Count 2, there is probable cause for grand theft. That bond is $75,000.
All right, and she has since posted her bond. She has not made her way out of TGK. Of course, this story has much more to come later on.
Yeah, I want to see what this guy looks like. Why don't you show me the victim? I'm really curious to see what a piece of shit dude this guy is. All right.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show. As you can see, I'm not.
So you have an ugly hood rat daughter.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Okay, yes, actually. The first person
It
I
was a
want to shout
rhetorical
out.
question. I didn't think you
The
were
first person I'd like to.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, then,
No, you're good.
Now,
I literally did it like 300 times last night. Dude.
now
I'm
you're
not-
gonna regret it because now you have to see it.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show. As you can see, I'm not alone.
Hey y'all.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Okay, yes, actually. The first
It
person I
was a
want to shout
rhetorical
out.
question. I didn't think you
Man,
were going to say
for
yes.
I'd
a
like to-
super duper black guy, your daughter sure does talk white.
Mm-hmm. Probably went to a white school, lived in a white
Oh,
neighborhood.
I guarantee it.
She got her
Chaz.
dad's face.
And hairline.
Oh wow! Wow, yeah, it kind of does look like.
She looks like if they added a Black Sesame Street character.
Which is what Stephen A. Smith looks. Stephen A. Smith looks like an urban Muppet.
He does.
An urban Muppet.
He does. Like when they started introducing more black Muppets in Sesame Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
She is not here. We actually just saw her. She could not make it.
Samantha.
But we love you and we wish you were here. The
You
site.
don't say her name?
Oh, her name's Nyla. Nyla
I know.
Smith, and I'm Samantha Smith.
didn't
That's
have
my
to give the last
Instagram. You
name.
guys should follow. But listen, guys, the other people I need to shout
Hey,
out.
Just a heads up: if you're the host of a show, podcast, real show on TV, whatever it is, and this has been proven time and time again, your girlfriend is not interesting. Your wife is not interesting. Your children are not interesting. I know.
Explain Ron Bennington and Gail.
I'll fucking kill you. You gotta stop looking through your lens at people and then bringing them on your show and go, this is the equivalent of, like, and I hate it because guys that have shows are always doing what people do in real life, which is, you gotta meet my girlfriend. You gotta love her. Oh, God, you gotta love her. She's the funniest. They're never the funniest.
I never say that. If I say you got to meet Marie, you hate her, is what I'll say.
True, true. Generally speaking, I'm like that too. Like generally, when I have a chick coming around, I warn Royce. I don't really tell him like you're gonna love her. I'm usually like, look, this chick's gonna be coming by. Let's just. That's basically what I go. Just and it's fine. All right, cool. But like when you really just go, oh, you're gonna love her. She's so funny. She says the funniest things. You should come on the show. Don't. It's bad.
Well,
we don't care.
It's that same mentality that everybody thinks that their kid is as cute to them as they are for everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's what I'm saying. You're
And
looking
you
through
don't.
that lens of like, we're gonna love her as much as you do. No, she's your grown-up cum, in the words of Louis C.K. You're gonna love her more than me.
I need to shout out.
You put your Instagram on it. What's the matter with you?
Listen, guys, I have to hurry up. Ready? Count to 10. The other people I have to shout out. My
Also,
best
is there any
friend.
better? Is there anything better than somebody who's done nothing in life when they put the word real or official in front of their name?
She's the official Samantha Smith.
Why? Because your dad's Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if a Samantha Smith whose dad's not Stephen A. Smith goes on to great things?
Then she'd have to be the real official Samantha Smith.
YD, Young Dylan, go listen to his song Mass Appeal. Amir.
Oh my God! I'm gonna skip ahead. Is it all shout outs?
your soul, and it takes your soul and it attaches to it, and then once it's attached,
Something else she got from Stephen A. Smith is being insufferable.
Yeah.
rips
And something
out.
she got from
Like, it's just-
something she got from Skip Bayless. She's a little too grabby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, but have you seen his drip, dude? What are you even talking about, dude?
really emotional. It's
It
like a
doesn't
whole
really
journey.
tell me anything about the
There's-
show.
there's-
What is the
there's-
show
listen!
about?
So there's people that go in, right? It's like maybe like 5 girls, 5 boys.
What
and
are
they
you
find
talking about?
I think he thought this would be cute, but this is just annoying.
So we gonna give him love, but you don't have to deny the love to General Hospital.
My
Especially
dad
since
had
your
a
dad's
whole
on there.
The
shootout
segment
scene.
makes sense is if he presented it as, look what the fuck I have to deal with, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, if that would have been the
Because
case.
she is a lot, dude.
And it was so overdone. He was like,
And you know what?
"Ah."
She's probably a good kid. You know what I mean?
And it was just
She's
like, what are
probably
you
not
doing?
like, I'm sure if you had a kid like her, I'm sure you'd be happy. Like, hey, look, she's doing good in school and whatever, doing her extracurriculars. But like, you're not an interesting person. It's not what this is for. You're supposed to be an interesting, funny person, which you're not.
Like,
Well, yeah, she's Stephen A. Smith's kid.
Yeah, she's a black girl with a dream catcher.
You know, fucking seriously. All right.
Welcome back. D.C.'s Attorney General is suing an anti-violence organization and its former CEO.
Alleging that they misused more than $250,000 in funding. Fox 5's Nana Singh is live in Northwest to explain. Hi, Nana.
Hey, Angie and Shamari. So DC's Attorney General Brian Schwab, he says the mishandling of any kind of taxpayer
She can have better
money
hair, but like,
That could be fixed. At least
Yeah,
she
it
doesn't
can be
have that
fixed.
dried up, sticky shit on the
Bro,
front.
what is
Yeah.
that?
is unacceptable, but it's also against the law.
The thing
He
about
is
that
suing
hair
a
thing is
woman
like, it looks bad, but it also looks like it takes time. You know, which is
Right.
I don't. That kind of stuff always boggles my mind. Like if you just look a little rough, I get it. You know, we all have a bad day where you're just running up to the store. But when it looks like you put like an extra 30 minutes of effort to look stupid, I'm
So
like, don't do
glue
that.
your little
Yeah.
baby hairs to your head.
Just pull it back, you dumbass.
Put a ponytail. No one gives a shit, dude.
it's literally a way like nappy-headed hoes like coping. That's what that shit is.
CEO. Now, A.G. Schwab says Ikea Hardy, she is the CEO of Women's in Heels, which stands for Healing, Elevation, Empowerment, Love, and Support. They misused about $260,000 of taxpayer money. The money was from a government grant through the AG Secure the Streets program that is used for gun violence prevention work in the district. In this
How's
specific
it working in D.C.? Good?
case, the AG says the grant was supposed to help fund the program that focuses on Congress Heights and Ward 8. In 2023, the AG's office noticed, quote,
Any place an area has like a ward, you know it's not a good place.
financial irregularities with the organization's spending and eventually terminated the funding. But after further digging and conversations with Hardy, the AG is now suing her for one, moving over $57,000 into her personal account, and two, failing to give back $200,000 in unspent funds. Councilmember Brooke Pinto, who chairs the
It's
city's
like
judiciary.
every single time where these lefty activists are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah,
it's like
of
every
course.
time, dude.
Of course. I saw one today, a body cam today, this morning on David.
public safety.
A woman who stole like $500,000 from a church. Like she was using the church credit card to go on
fucking
trips.
wild.
She paid off her own credit cards with the church card. She went on a Carnival cruise.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Committee in a statement to Fox 5 DC says, quote, when an entity receives a grant from the government, it must be used for the lawful prescribed purpose. She
What? When have they ever done that?
goes on to say,
Yeah,
I
when did this
believe
start?
in the critically important work of violence interruption in our city and remain committed to
I don't interrupt violence because then I'm going to get punched. Why would I interrupt violence? Not my problem.
ensuring that there is strong oversights in its efficiency, effectiveness, and use of all taxpayer dollars. Now, Angie and Shamari, we did get a chance to reach out to Ikea Hardy. This, again, is the CEO of Women in Heels. She wasn't able to go on camera with us because it's a...
You notice how fucking Black Lives Matter disappeared too? That's another one that just disappeared.
Well, it's because most of them are going to jail.
Yeah, for like for fucking stealing money. All right. Let's all right. It is Pride Month. I have not forgotten. I know you guys were worried that I forgot, but I did not. Okay. DC Comics, baby.
To be able
DC Pride.
to create these fictional worlds that kind of echo real life, and also to create a world where queer people can be safe.
What are you wearing? Are you a Beastie Boy?
It's a onesie.
What is that?
It's a jumper.
Bro, comic books are so gay.
Safe and free.
Yeah, I know.
And build a community together.
Is Eric July going to do a Pride comic?
I was gonna say, yeah, I've seen Trash Cast. I know comics are gay.
Feels really special this year.
Being a queer person myself, to be specifically a part of the DC Pride has been just such a...
Because it's easier just to be a queer fat woman than like to, lose weight. It's just easier.
God damn, dude. You guys are just gonna keep
Some
doing
people are
this,
just
huh?
gay and lesbians because it's just easy.
beautiful experience to be able to celebrate and also highlight hardships, and getting to do that all in one story. It's really great.
It means a lot to me to be able to do.
Oh yeah, there's a writer, dude. I bet her comics are really good. I bet like her
I'm
Batman, like probably a good Batman comic.
I'm just glad she landed on her feet after her stepmom lost the presidential election.
That's not.
Aww.
Something like that for.
I love how
a-
every lesbian fucking DC writer is basically just trying to rush in the door to write their personal fanfic of fucking Poison Ivy and fucking Harley
That's all they do.
Quinn.
It's always the same shit.
All they do.
They're fucking hacks. It's always the same shit and they're fucking hacks.
Publisher as
Every
prestigious
lesbian
as
fucking
DC.
When I started doing comics way
that's
back
my
when,
fault.
there weren't a lot of out queer characters of any kind. And so it's crazy to A, to get to write some, and B, to get to write.
Guys, these kids, they're eating up these comic books, right? They got these superheroes, but you know what there isn't enough of in these kids' comic books? Ass fucking and dudes kissing dudes.
There's not enough. I've been saying it. I've been
There's
saying
not
that for a
enough.
while.
You know, kids need to know what the kids needs to know what men do with their poop penises.
This guy's wearing a pearl necklace, and I'm sure that's not the only kind he wears.
Write them in something kind of as important and
Comics
meaningful.
aren't made for kids.
Royce, that guy's filled with so many pearls. He's basically a human oyster.
And then meaningful as DC Comics Pride.
Everything that I make.
What do
It's
you
garbage.
Make? What do you make? Not dinner. So what do you make?
Oh, she makes
men crazy.
She makes Superboy gay. That's what they make.
You're right. Superboy he's bi actually, Virgie.
I feel like I
so
make
he's
for
gay.
my 15-year-old self.
Why?
It's all things that I wish I had had access to when I was that age.
Right now, the world can feel a little scary.
Man, I
Why?
wonder
Why is the world scary? What's scary about the world for you?
We're going to war with Iran.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with gay people.
Well, you just asked in general. That's pretty scary.
Now more than ever, it felt like a time
Now more than ever
to bring the community together and try to tell a story.
Man, I wonder
that
why they don't want Ethan Van Sciver at DC.
acknowledges where we are, what we feel, and also maybe show.
Because you get a bunch of cool, unique stories when all the writers think the same and have the same political point of views. You're going to get really like a diverse, good stories coming out. You know.
So that there's a little bit of light.
I feel like being a superhero.
Oh,
in
they
general-
just made the Flash gay. It's like
Made
it's
him
every
gay?
character.
Which one of the Flashes?
Maybe
I mean,
show that
you
there's
could literally say that about every DC comic book character.
a little bit of
Like,
I feel like being a superhero in general comes with a sense of, I guess, otherness is the word, and so does being queer. And
Oh, being a superhero is otherness, and so is being queer. So all queer people are clearly superheroes. That
Bro,
makes
yeah.
sense. Like, for example, like the new trans superhero, Wonder If It's a Woman.
so I feel like they just truly go hand in hand.
I think that being a superhero.
Contracting AIDS faster than a speeding bullet.
Already puts you outside of the norm. You already feel like you have to hide. You already feel like you
You
have
probably should hide. You're an ugly person.
to
Dude,
have
look at this shitty art too.
Yeah,
Look at
this
how
is like
bad this fucking comic book
this
looks.
is like Cartoon Network art. Like it's really bad. It looks like AI made a comic book.
It really, yeah. You could have AI. This is a certain style that you could have just AI do it in.
Yeah.
It looks like the product of an AI computer, but some weird dude's AI where all he fed into it was Archie comics. Like, that's it.
Oh my god, yeah, it does. It looks like it should be in a newspaper.
ulterior secret identity.
Yeah, Homo Quarterly.
This year especially feels impactful to tell these stories and
Wiener
celebrate these
aficionado.
voices and get these characters out into the mainstream. If I could describe DC Pride in 3 words, I guess
I could describe it in 3 words, but I want to stay on YouTube, and we already got a warning.
Yup.
this would be community, hope, and fun.
Shocking, triumphant,
Gay.
and poignant.
Heartwarming, bananas,
Heartwarming bananas?
Yeah.
and important.
That's what they call penises, and because they can't say penis, so they call it a heartwarming banana.
Pride 2025 #1 in 3 words. Buckle up, Buttercup.
For what? More gay shit, dude? Buckle up, Buttercup.
Also, forget
Buckle up.
remove the whole gay thing from the premise at all. Imagine being a new writer for like a DC or a Marvel and being like, forget all that old bullshit. We're gonna blow your fucking mind.
You
Even
have
if
no
straight
idea.
people said this, I'd go, what are you talking about?
shut the fuck up.
You're gonna invent something better than Batman.
Yeah, I
That's
got
what
it.
you're promising me. You're gonna come up with something better than the Joker.
I am. The
Oh.
Joker's kid, and he's gay.
No, they don't.
That's
Guys-
a joke.
Guys, we'll see you next week.
No, I'm telling you, I'm fucking will
No,
do that.
put the
Hear me
fuck-
out. Batman's
on.
kid, also gay
Super
guy.
gay. And then the Joker and Batman's kid, they have gay sex.
date.
That's how they
date.
They date.
So hear
And
me
then the
out. Both the
Joker-
Joker and Batman have gay kids. I know you think, but what are the odds? That's not likely. They were both molested by the same guy.
Yeah, Killer Croc.
Commissioner Gordon. Oh, okay. Close to-
No, not Killer Croc.
His fingers would be so big, Virgie.
Virgie, we all know that the molesting one was Clayface because he's like Flubber.
Of all of the Batman villains that could credibly be a child molester, he went with Killer Croc.
That one, that Oswald Cobblepot or the Diddler. Or
See, my
no,
theory is
or-
it's always the one you least suspect.
Just dragged him into the water.
the Riddler has a kid too, trans.
Hear me out on this. What
The
if-
real question is if they're going to survive.
What if Buckle Up Buttercup is the new hero? If Buttercup's the hero, and the new comic's called Buckle Up Buttercup.
Buckle up Buttercup with his sidekick up your nose rubber hose.
I can't wait to watch it. Archie comic style, Archie comic AI style, Avi.
I want it on the record that if anybody else says Buckle Up Buttercup to me in person, I will punch you right in the stomach.
Well, Merch,
that's
buckle up, Buttercup, because we're gonna start.
That's versus superhero power. He's gut puncher.
Yeah. If anybody ever said that in the context of an actual conversation, I don't know how I'd handle it. Like, oh, you thought you were gonna get it? Well, buckle up, Buttercup. I'd be like, did you? What the fuck?
I'm gonna start saying it in PvP games.
Yes.
Do it, Virgie, do it.
I can't wait. I mean, I'm actually very, 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 very excited.
This is Buckle Up Buttercup Summer.
No. Listen, it's not Buckle Up Buttercup Summer, okay? It's still White Boy Summer, okay? We're not gonna start doing gay stuff, all right? Not on Pride
White
Month.
Boy Summer. Let's bomb Iran. White Boy Summer. What is summer?
Oh yeah.
It's all about being your most authentic self and not being afraid to be your most authentic self.
What does that mean? You guys just say words.
Oh, it means like telling everybody about like your fetishes and
Your
shit.
authentic self is gross, though.
Okay, hear me out. We got Booster Gold, but he time travels and fucks dudes in the ass.
Hey.
What do you think?
Hey, Royce.
Here,
what if
Psychic's
your
already
authentic-
named Skeet Verge. It'll be fine. Yes, go ahead.
My authentic self is a man who eats chili with his hands out of a bag on public transit. Am I allowed to be my authentic self too? You fucking bitch.
I'd like
Edward Chili Hands is his name. And by
I'd
the
like to
way,
point out-
it's steaming hot. It stays hot in
So
the bag.
hot,
No one
bag's melting. A lot of onion.
My authentic self is pinching women's asses and going, "Morning, toots." Am I allowed to do that? Because that's my authentic self. My authentic self is walking up to girls and tuning in Tokyo with their nipples. Am I allowed to be my authentic self? No, I don't think so.
My authentic self wants to commit felonies.
Yeah, seriously. And my real self is.
It's not fair. like was it Don Cheadle and Boogie Nights? It's not fair. This isn't fair.
You're not being fair.
And the more books like this that we make, the less.
Oh yeah, then they can have a new one, Oswald Gobblescock. That's a.
That was good.
The Penguin.
The Pink Hood.
Batman and Throbbing. Let's fucking go.
That's gay. It's really
Professor
gay.
XXX.
Oh,
Why
is
do you think
that a
Robin
DC?
even
Is that a
younger?
DC character, idiot?
Yeah, well, fucking sorry.
God.
Why is Robert 8? Or why is Robin 8?
Oh fuck.
Green Arrow. There you go.
You know why, Pessy.
I hope people feel afraid to present their most authentic selves.
That was really gay. That was really, really fucking gay. On the John White Boy Summer, let's go. And he sent a link. I'll play it here. It's a song. Real villain is Patton Oswald Cobblepot. His power is murdering his wife.
He did, though. He murdered his wife.
No, he didn't. Allegedly, we don't know that. I'm not going to get in trouble because of you.
Yeah, I'm making my own.
Oh, I remember
statement.
this.
What are we fucking
celebrating?
No. So okay. So this is the background of the song. This "Bomb Iran" was a song that like a radio station used to play in 1980s, right? Reagan used to listen to it, right? And one day on an open mic, he started singing it, and it made like the news because he was singing this song.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's definitely a corny's 80 Morning Zoo song.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we fucking Scott and Todd playing this?
Guys, revengeofthesis.locals.com or patreon.com.
What the hell are you doing?
Description of the video, it's $7 a month. You get every Wednesday show. You get our fucking movie riffs. You get half of Friday shows. You get a backlog of all our stuff. And you get every single podcast, the audio-only version, with no commercials immediately after the show is up. And that's how you could catch us. Patreon and Locals have a little RSS thing you could hook up or just download the episode and listen to it at your leisure. Revengeofthesis.locals.com, patreon.com/we're not sorry, guys. Please sign up. $7 a month. It's how we keep doing the show and keep giving you this grade A content.
I put the link in the chat, you sons of bitches.
We'll be right back.
Ah! That's not lemon!
No, it's not.
You bastard! I was having fun playing in the snow, and now you've ruined it like a pizza place ruins a salad!
Okay, 4 pizzas and a salad.
Salad? How do you make a salad?
First, you throw in the whole head of lettuce.
Even the hard-to-eat white part at the bottom?
That's what the people want. Now what else?
I got a can of whole black olives. Should I slice them up?
What are you, crazy? No, you keep them whole. You're gonna want to know you've got an olive in your mouth.
What about this tomato?
Cut it into thirds. It should be big enough to pretend you've got red teeth.
How about this carrot? Should I cut it up?
Yes, but very thin lengthwise. The whole length of the carrot. One thin slice. Okay, what else do we got?
Well, we got these hot peppers, but you can't really eat them.
No problem. Dump them all in.
Now, should we put it in a bowl?
No, let's put it in a lasagna tray.
Okay, great. I'll take it.
Oh, and make sure to stick it right on top of the pizza so it stays nice and warm. Hello, every pizza place.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We appreciate you being here. And we really appreciate if you just signed up to Patreon or Locals to check out the extra stuff on our show. We did get a warning on YouTube the other day because of a clip from like 2024.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
That was bullshit.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
YouTube still sucks, man.
Yeah, obviously.
Now to legal news and the $260 million sexual assault lawsuit just filed against Tyler Perry.
What? He's gay? What?
I never would have believed.
Media mogul called it a shakedown.
It's really, really unfair.
The suit was filed by actor Derek Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of Tyler's drama, The Oval.
I really needed this job.
His filing includes screenshots of
That's actually a great clip. That is a great clip.
Includes episodes of Tyler's drama, The Oval.
I really needed this job.
His filing includes screenshots
up,
of 19 alleged text exchanges between him and the studio head, including one where Tyler asks, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex?"
So he was trying to fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any evidence that he did anything if
well, I don't
the
know
guy
how
didn't fuck him?
Are you jealous?
The actor alleges in one instance, the 55-year-old forcibly pulled off his clothing and attempted to force himself on him. Also as leverage, the suit alleges Tyler had Derek's character shot, leaving his survival up in the air as a cliffhanger. Tyler's attorney
left him up as a cliffhanger. Oh, that way to okay.
All right, this is getting a little.
Now I see what the alleged is like. If you don't fuck me, you're not coming back.
calls the claims fabricated, adding, "This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam."
No, listen, I would normally say that if he wasn't an actor in 80 episodes of your show.
The fact that there's a lawsuit probably means they couldn't agree to a settlement.
I'm at a good place now.
The media mogul, who is worth more than an estimated $1 billion, last publicly dated model and filmmaker Galila Bekele.
This is Galila.
Hi, Galila.
She's my beard.
Yeah,
for
you're
real.
a very, very, very wonderful, special, beautiful friend of mine.
They were together for more than 10 years and co-parent their 10-year-old son.
He's very special.
So what's going to happen next is Tyler Perry may try to challenge all or some of the claims in the complaint. There's holes in them. In these cases with a celebrity, there's always two big battles. One is in the courtroom and one's in the public arena.
I wonder how much money he offered him if he did.
I'll be honest, man. I think he probably, he either offered him money and he didn't want the money, or he didn't offer him money and he's innocent and he's like, fuck this, I'll fight it. But either way, I don't know, man. I don't trust any of you little gay boy actors.
Well, have you heard the Fat Joe stuff? Oh, this is fucking crazy.
Oh, this is amazing.
Not Fat Joe.
Yep.
Rapper Fat Joe has been hit with an explosive $20 million lawsuit for allegedly coercing his ex-hype man into thousands of sexual acts. In a graphic 157-page lawsuit, Terrence T.A. Dixon accuses Fat Joe, whose legal name is Joseph Cartagena, of more than a decade of abuse. The details so disturbing that there's a big trigger warning in the red on the first page of that filing. Dixon alleges that in the lawsuit, Cartagena forced him to, quote, humiliating situations, including sex acts.
I like how they keep bringing the gayest photos of him.
Performed under duress and surveillance. Dixon claims he personally witnessed Cartagena engage in sexual relations with girls as young as 15, one of whom Cartagena was allegedly in love with and contemplated leaving his wife for.
Now, I would say the guy might be lying to extort him. However, someone did point this out. Just Genocide Circus pointed this out. The lyrics for this song, She's My Mama. Just you'll see.
You know one man's treasure's another man's trash. Speak on it. Listen. And you know the man that sleeps on the floor can't fall the fuck off the bed, nigga.
Here you go.
Practicality this. It's Krill's Mania, you heard me? Ow! She's my mommy. She's my baby. I love you so much. You're driving me crazy. Wanna be there? Jump in the car. Rolling with me. I'll make you a star. Now she was only 16. I had to nurture that.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'll back it up. Sorry, Virgie.
Virgie, it's bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
not.
catch that.
Oh.
Oh, I'll let the whole lyric play. Hold on, let me let the whole lyric play.
Car. Rolling with me. I'll make you a star.
Maybe he's like volunteering as like a coach for, like a soccer team.
Why don't we let the lyric finish?
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna explain it.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
It's Fat Joe. Come on, bro. Terror
Let him explain
Squad.
it.
Rolling with me, I'll make you a star. Now she was only 16, I had to nurture that. Give her some growth, waited till I touched the cat.
Maybe he met
She
her cat.
She has a cat. You know.
Okay, so she's got a cat.
You gotta
keep playing it, Royce.
She's got a cat.
I love cats.
Should I keep
You
playing
know,
it?
like I like little kitty cats.
Should I keep playing it?
Yeah, because I'm sure he's gonna straighten this all out.
Maybe turn to the Humane Society to get a cat or to adopt a cat. Yeah.
Decided they needed another cat, so the cat got, maybe it's going that direction.
She gon' have to work and she gon' get ahead. Then she drove me berserk when she gave me some head.
Okay, look, here's the problem.
I'm running out of.
I don't know how
I'm
to.
running
how
out
do
of
you fix
things.
that one?
I'm running out of excuses.
Maybe she was an Al Snow fan.
Your Honor, I'd like to call. Your Honor, I'd like to call for a reset, just a 10-minute recess. I'd like to talk to my client.
Why did you tell me about this fucking song? Why did you tell me about this fucking song?
It's like the Holocaust thing in Frisky Dingo. You don't find any of this offensive.
Hold on, there's more, but no, it gets worse.
I have to wonder. Before you play, I have to wonder too. Like, when this, because when did this come out?
Oh God,
this is
5 years ago.
Jesus Christ! Oh God, Joe. Because I was gonna say, like, I remember being like 19 and maybe putting on like albums like this, and you'd hear lyrics like that. And I guess maybe in our minds growing up, we always just kind of
you were
thought
19,
like,
yeah.
you're like, yeah, I guess he's singing a song about when he was younger. Like you don't really, And as you become an adult, you're going, oh, now that I'm 40, I don't think about those times. Like I don't sit there. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's weird as you get older. You go, whoa! I've never heard this song. It makes sense that it's 5 years old because when was the last Fat Joe song? Right? Like what's love got to do with it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That was the last time he was relevant in my world.
Growth, waited till I touched the cat. Told her she gon' have to work and she gon' get ahead. Then she drove me berserk when she gave me some head. She told me that she learned that from the porno flicks. I said, Mommy, stop talking, just suck on this dick.
Also, can I point out it wasn't 5 years ago? That's when it went up on YouTube.
Oh,
but I know why it was really racking my brain because this is look. Fat Joe is a big deal.
when did it come out?
That's what I'm getting to. That's why I was thinking like, all right, it's Fat Joe. How come I never heard this? How come nobody because this would have came up earlier, 2006, which means this came out when he was absolutely nobody. Like this probably came out and like nobody listened to this album. Nobody was paying attention to Fat Joe in 2006.
Hey, Bappa, scroll down to the comments.
Fat Joe was 36 in 2006.
Holy shit.
Gross.
I already read it. The comments. Let me read some. We
The
all
first
know.
one.
We all know why we're here. Who's here after that lawsuit drop? Sounds like a confession. This record about to be bigger than Not Like Us.
I ain't say her name yet, so let's say she nothing. Now watch me turn this nothing into something, get it? Mommy, get in that kitchen, this is free base. Just cook it till it's hard, then cut it in ace. Take the trip cross town to see true.
Hi, record
Just get the
producer
money,
man. Would
don't
you like to
listen
hear about a song about inappropriate relations with a 16-year-old and making her cook crack?
I got the perfect beat for that.
I think
See all this money we got, we going shopping. Louis Vuitton and Gucci, we got it popping. We hit the club on some Clico shit. See the respect that you're getting just from being my bitch? Look, see them, they sick, they won't be in your shoes. That's the game that I hit her with to leave her confused.
Well, yes, she's 16. It's easy to confuse her.
Can I just say, that might be worse than cooking crack with her. Like that might be the worst. That might be the worst lyric in the song.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Holy shit.
One of whom Cartagena was allegedly in love
Say what
with.
you want about Tyler Perry. At least there's no songs of him singing this shit. It's just clips of him going, "This is my beautiful model girlfriend." Yeah, it's very
true.
special.
Good point.
to
Good
me.
point.
And contemplated leaving his wife for. An attorney for Cartagena says the lawsuit is a blatant act of retaliation. NBC's David Romo is on the story for us. And
Now I understand the retaliation thing, and normally I would say, yeah, maybe that, but also the song.
So his hype man was hanging out with him while he was fucking 15 and 16-year-olds for like 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
This man was fucking kids with him, and he got uncomfortable with law enforcement.
Yes.
Oh, you think that this was?
Oh yeah, he's flipping early, fucking, so that he doesn't get caught up in criminal shit.
This is me before going
Hell
to the
yeah.
journey of water. I
Look at your fat arms.
never come here when it's hot. Why don't we ever come to this?
It's always hot when you go anywhere because you live inside a blubber coat.
Also, it's Florida.
I don't know.
This is Katie and I before Journey of Water. Hopefully we get out of here a little wetter.
Gross.
I don't want to think about that.
I've been staring at the edge of the water.
So they go all the time.
Yes.
Yep.
To Disney. They just practically live there, I guess.
fit
and
it-
all
they
these parks and shit
fill it-
in general.
Film a ton of footage, like our fat tested guy said.
At what point does the magic die?
Let me,
when one of them
Never,
does?
Betsy.
Forget about Disney because I wouldn't even like going to Disney anyway. But even like Universal's kind of fun. But you could take me somewhere I really enjoy. Like let's go with like a water park, like one of those cool ones, like with the volcanoes and stuff, right? After 2 hours, I would be bored and I wouldn't want to go for the rest of the summer, right? Like you'd go one time and go, this was fun. Imagine you're going for like the 4th time to the same park. I would just be like this. Are we going to go on all the rides again? It's just the same fucking thing over and over again. You
What's
people are
crazy is they
insane.
fly in, too, from Massachusetts.
Oh, my God.
That's wild.
I don't even want to get on a plane anymore unless I'm doing something different. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, we're going there and doing that. I've never done that before. That sounds fun. But if somebody right now said, you want to hop on a plane 3 days to go get drunk and gamble in Vegas, I'd be like, I don't really. It's summer. It's hot. I don't want to be on a plane. But if you said, hey, if Roy said, hey, we're going to fly to like Dallas, we got invited to go on like a helicopter thing. I go, oh, all right, yeah. Never done a helicopter thing. That sounds tight. But you're going to fucking Disney for the 11th time? Wow, look. This is something I could see at home with my host.
That's what
Look
she
at
used.
this thing I've done before.
That's what she used as a bidet. She just
Oh,
drops her
God.
pants and just starts using it.
Oh, God.
Power wash her
Are you-
fucking brown starfish.
Are you kidding me? A bidet for her would have to be a fire hydrant that was completely ripped out by a drunk driver.
Yeah, like an LA riot hose.
Yeah, she
She
needs
can
a-
only clean her ass after earthquakes.
Yeah, she can only clean her pussy with a broken water main.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Shit smells like you're making vinegar.
Look at the width. Look at the width. Ew, vinegar. Look at the width. Her pickled pussy.
From her washing herself from far away looks like a bunch of hood kids frolicking.
Look at the width.
You know what? Everybody always puts the numbers over them. I want somebody to put numbers over them, but I want you to rank them based on how long it takes them to start smelling.
Okay, well, it's going to be by size. It's going to be by, for me, it's going to be by size.
That one in the front is
Goddamn
very
little
smelly.
fucking fruit fly gnat things are everywhere, bro. They're my house and your house.
Yeah,
They're fucking
You
stores.
can't even open the door for a second, and they're in here.
So, Mersh, you want to rank them based on ripeness?
Ugh.
It's going to be by size.
it's
The
a-
biggest one's going to smell the worst.
No, it's not. It's a pH balance thing.
All right, well, if you say so.
Gross. So,
Fine, who do you think smells the worst?
Again, I wouldn't know it's a pH balance thing. And I'm not sniffing them.
I got to ask Marie. She took a photo. I'll ask him which one smelled the worst.
She was by them all at the same time, though, so she was probably overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Seriously. She goes, I'm outside and I need fresh air.
it has a heat to it.
A predator would be confused.
Yeah, it's
Well, like she like bleeds out of her eyes.
They're
Still,
so
like,
stinky
scared.
that when they walk around, they have cartoon stink lines that follow them. But again, it's like a matter of, 'cause for me, I think it's size. Mostly because there's more surface area that has the potential to smell. And
good.
also,
That's a
you
good-
get
that's-
you get hot faster, you sweat faster, your thighs rub up more than the other ones, and they're just mushing together. So now you're also heating up. Okay, so you know, like those air wicks. That's what their thighs are. So like the musk gets in their thighs and they rub together, and like the aroma comes out. But instead of like like the hotel lobby of a JW Marriott smell that I have, it smells like a disgusting blubber pig, and it's like that.
Road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to.
What the fuck are you doing? You guys.
Where the sky meets the sea, it calls me.
Does that like make the water shoot up or something?
I just, as an adult man, I'd be standing around being like, "What are we doing here?
It's like these water fountains.
What are we doing here?"
She's Moana. Be nice. Moana, she controls milk.
This is considered cardio for her, Mersh. Give her a fucking break. Now she's gonna smell. You think they smelled before? Now they're wet.
No, it's good to hose them off
with
with some chlorinated
recycled
water.
This is Katie and I after Moana Journey of Water.
It felt incredible.
It really did. We want to go through again.
Fucking smell like an elephant's afterbirth.
It's just disgusting.
My only regret is Disney's not built on a fucking fault line.
It might be if they keep going.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, Mersh, it's been a bit, but we got some more Manosphere guys.
I love this.
It's been a bit.
Oh no, these are straight up pickup artists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is old school.
All right, so this is Tuscan Team from 4 days ago, okay?
You remember when Manosphere dudes like used to pretend to teach a skill?
Yeah.
No, this guy
And
rules.
now they.
You'll see. You'll see.
I already hate him based on this.
Excuse me. 499 people have seen this video, bro. Relax.
All right, today I'm going to
Oh
show
man,
you
save some pussy for the rest of us, bro.
exactly how to stop a girl. This is so important. 90% of the guys that I teach when I'm coaching boot camps, they...
Imagine going to a boot camp to be able to talk to women.
Which, by the way, will never work because the problem isn't like having the right answers and stuff. You just can't talk to women.
Yeah.
You could have all the same answers and still just sputter it out and look like a fucking retarded idiot.
Like James on a date.
Yeah, it's like
you have gingivitis and I think one of your teeth is dead.
Bro, it's like this weekend, right? I was watching video clips from Offkai, which is that anime VTuber girl convention where like fat weirdos like Gator show up and they're like, "Hey, I'm a big fan," and they talk to these fake anime girl avatars on a screen who aren't even physically at the convention, but they pay out the ass. Bro, every one of these weird little anime guys, they literally are shy. They're shy. Talking to a fake cartoon woman that they're a pay pig for. They're still like looking, they can't even look, not even in the eyes, it's in a camera to speak on a screen. They're just, it's like, so like these dudes can teach you all the cool things to say, but if you walk over and go, you're beautiful, like it's not gonna work. You're gonna go, you all right?
And yeah, they're not gonna understand like the nuances of negging a girl. They'll be like, you're ugly.
Dumb bitch.
Listen here, bitch.
As opposed to doing it smart, where they're like, "So you like my new haircut?" And you're like, "Yeah, it looks good on you." I mean, I don't do the whole bob thing.
Yeah,
but it's nice.
Yeah,
Not a fan of the color, but
Yeah.
the rest of it's fine, I guess.
And it's probably the thing that takes the most amount of time, especially at the beginning. The reason this is so important is because if you can do...
By the way, we all smash, right? I mean,
yeah, obviously.
So I'm going to be rehearsing all of these tips I'm going to teach you with the person I'm paying to be here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do this first step properly, you will be able to stop nearly every single girl that you want to stop in the street. If you see a very attractive girl and
That's
you
not
want
a
to go
good
and talk
skill to have.
I mean, you could stop anyone in the street if you want to.
You corner them.
This is the exact method that you should use. So after this video,
All
you'll know
right,
exactly
so now we're going to be practicing alley etiquette.
Yeah.
We're going to be skulking.
First step is you approach them. Then you tell them, look, if you don't stand here and talk to me, I'm going to fucking kill you and your family. You're going to have them for at least about 3 minutes. You're like, what?
We're going to run through it very quickly.
And now chapter 4, harnessing your leer.
All right, we're going to be teaching in our chapter 5, and with this technique, you're going to really give not only her unbridled attention, but everyone around you. You're going to approach her, grab her by the arm, and scream, "I've got a bomb." Now everyone's going to be paying attention to you, and you're going to have everyone's respect.
Chapter 5, people don't pay attention to car alarms.
Oh, mate, fucking chapter 9, advanced techniques. Procuring pictures of her dog so you can scare her in public.
99% of the time, they have a golden retriever. Just get any picture.
See, it's genius because when you show them a picture of their own dog, they're in fear for their safety, but they're also turned on because they're thinking of sex.
Oh, man, we should do the script. This seems fun.
It would be way better.
Guys, we're going to help you work on your day game.
We should do that and then just get some girls that we know to like do skits. Like just skits with
That'd
us.
be really
so that we
funny.
Could just be like, all right, now I'm going to show you this new technique. Now, let's say you're trying to talk to a woman and maybe she didn't hear you the first time. You're going to try this. Hey, I said, hey, you fucking stupid bitch. Turn around.
Now, what you want to do is, if she doesn't turn around, slightly tug on her hair. Get her attention.
Oh, God. Remember people that would do that back in like high school? And you'd be like, buddy, that's never going to work.
Hey, Manosphere bro or pickup artist guy, your pits are sweaty AF.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Most guys make, and that I'm going to explain to you in this video. All right, so Valentina's going to be our beautiful model
She looks
today.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She's going to be...
Well, she probably got there in a shipping container. She was going to be uncomfortable.
All right, so step 1, grab her by the scruff of her neck and pull her close.
Right. Like Caesar Milan.
He's doing it, though.
Walking slowly, and I'm going to show you...
Or not made for quick escape. Put your thumb under the belt loop.
Step 2, lie and tell them you're bald and bankrupt. Now they'll think you have money.
If they're wearing heels, they break under 1 pound of pressure. Just kick it out from under them.
Yes.
Step 3, if it does result in an on-foot chase, chase her into a hedge maze. They don't know their left from their right. Make sure you memorize said hedge maze before chasing her into it.
This is to actually stop a girl when she's walking.
Why I don't want to do that seems crazy.
I don't want to do that to women I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like going up behind them and grabbing their shoulder. I'd rather, hey. All right, you know what? She doesn't hear me. I give up and don't care. Yeah. That's how I do it.
Street. So just walk.
In a world where everybody's getting accused of fucking grape, let's not
this guy.
Let's not accuse fucking encourage men to walk up and touch strangers.
Everybody saw my picture with Sarah Gonzalez. I was Keanu Reeves and that motherfucker. I had arms up, flapping over everybody. I ain't touching nobody.
Be really slowly, more slow, just really slow. Almost, just actually stop.
She's
Don't
annoyed.
walk. So
She turns around and just pepper sprays him.
To make it realistic.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. That body is retarded.
Oh, my God. She's super hot.
That you put your arm out like this, not strong. You don't want it to be stiff and not slack. This is not a limp. It's not a flaccid arm,
Yeah,
right?
autists are good at touching people.
You want it to be just like that, and the distance is really important.
By
You
the
don't
way,
get
the
too
kind of
far,
people that would pay for
right?
this need this level, and they're going like, okay, so
they're writing it
bending.
down.
But it looks like if you or I tried to learn how to like play golf really well, right? You'd be watching it and going, okay, but like
how
loose the shoulders, but like,
but also stiff,
but also loose. All right, this is complicated. Like these autists are going, how to tap a shoulder is okay. So you say bend, but not too.
Okay, I've got a scene for you. All right? So the autist goes to the park to practice this. And he's sitting there waiting for a chick. And he gets a hot dog, right? He gets a hot dog. And he's sitting there and he sees
but it has
the
mustard
chick,
on it. It has mustard on it.
and he quick takes a bite of the hot dog and throws it away, but he burns his mouth. And he's chasing after the chick. with his arm up in the air, trying to touch her shoulder like a Roman salute, yelling, "Not, not."
Oh, excuse me. Am I standing close enough to you? I just wanted to know if you wanted to go to dinner with me and you have a dead tooth.
Just
But you don't-
chasing a chick around a park, yelling with the Roman salute.
Excuse me. I just noticed you in the park and noticed you kind of look like Mia Khalifa and was wondering if you shared her sexual proclivities as well.
Now listen, Mersh. I want you to read her face, her facial expressions and body language and see how comfortable she is about this whole situation. Look at her face.
Oh, I know. She's hated this from the get-go.
But no, it gets bad here.
Right?
When he touches her, it gets closer.
But you don't want to be too close. And we're going to get into a problem, or not a problem, a mistake that most guys make when they talk to girls. So your arm is out like this. She's going to be walking really slowly. So just walk just really, really slowly. You're going to come up like this, and you have to
Okay, I'm sorry. What kind of if a woman is walking, no one walks that slow.
She's on spice.
You're
She's
not
high on
even
K2.
giving him a real scenario.
Also,
who's walking like a fucking Michael Jackson Thriller zombie?
Also, there's no scenario where it's ever needed to be this specific. Like, all you gotta do, especially,
Bro.
I've been in situations where I had to tap a strange woman on the shoulder for whatever reason, or like, you just basically like, hey, excuse me, hey, you dropped something. I just let you know. You know what I mean? You don't have time to be like, bend and claw.
Ma'am, excuse me.
And, like, you don't do that. You just go, hey, heads up.
I saw Mersh do that. He tapped one. He goes, "Hey, do I have any gum on my pants?" He has balls out his zipper.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, she loved it, bro. She loved it.
He got kicked out of that monastery.
Yeah, but she didn't complain. She didn't
couldn't.
complain.
She took a vow of silence. Mersh.
be trying to make eye contact all the time. A big problem.
Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. That's what I would do.
Also, that's creepy. What you're doing is creepy.
Don't
That's
touch
creepy.
people like that in the public.
Yeah, that is a weird, creepy way to touch somebody.
Problem that most guys make is that they do this. They run up to her and they do
No,
the jack in
who does this?
Nobody does anything you're doing.
You know what I would do if I saw this young lady out and about? Not bother her at all. That's because what I would assume we're all out there is to not be bothered.
box approach, and every single time, without doubt,
You just walk up to her and you'd be like, "You have very pretty hair for such a woman. Is that to cover up your small tits?" Boom, pickup line.
Merch, you kind of nailed what's so disgusting about all these guys is that they are always, to quote them, on the hunt. Like, it's never off, and it's like, motherfucker,
It's
it's
day
clearly
game.
not working. You're so bricked up. You're hunting women in the fucking streets.
I'm not that horny all the time either. That's the other thing. These guys are like always horny.
Imagine correcting one of these guys in the park, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro, but this is my this is my turf. I'm out here doing day game," and you're like, "I came here to get a slice of pizza, and I'm just walking around. What do you like?
I gotta go pick up
calm
my kid from school. What are you doing?
My turf, pal. Okay."
And every single time, without doubt, if I'm watching the guy from behind and I'm watching him go and talk to the girl, this is what I see. If I'm the girl, he'll be running up, and the girl does that because she gets a fright. Starts the conversation off bad because he gave her a fright to
Poorly.
begin with, and it never ends well, right? So don't do the Jack in the Box approach. Try and
Don't
try to
approach
be-
her from the front where she can see you. Be sneaky and clandestine.
Yeah.
I cover their eyes and do the Woody Woodpecker and be like, "Guess who?"
Contact the whole time. So your arm is like
Oh,
this
good.
again.
That again, always the best advice you give these autists is more eye contact. Yeah.
Not the flaccid
Yeah,
arm.
they're good at that.
not the
They look
stiff
natural
arm.
when they
just
do it.
relax. You try and make eye contact with her. You're coming up to the side of her just a little bit faster than she is going, obviously, because
Now,
you need to
before
get
you
her
approach her, pretend she's a CGI anime girl.
out. At this point, naturally, if you're about 1 meter.
How about
1.5
this? Can I want to start a class where you all pay me and I'll pay you. You pay me, and I'll give you the best piece of advice. If you need any of this advice, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're never gonna get laid. Step one: have cocaine on you.
That's it.
Oh yeah, that's the easiest way. That's like a cheat code. That's like the Konami code of pussy. It's like fucking.
Step one: have cocaine on you. Step two: don't tell anyone you have cocaine on you. Just start doing lots of cocaine. Step
Half
three:
meters.
you'll get laid. It's just that simple.
How it works.
It'll happen.
And your arm is out. She's going to look up at you. As she looks up at you, you say, "Excuse me."
All right, so step one is you're gonna call a friend. If you don't know anybody that sells cocaine, you're gonna call a friend, somebody who's in a lawyer, maybe in the financial field, guys that are really like gung ho at their jobs. Car salesmen, all have a coke connect, and then you're gonna ask them, hey, do you know where I can get some cocaine? Step two is get the cocaine and put it in a bag. Step three is go to a bar. You're welcome, boys. Please send $1,500 to the Mersch School of Pickup
But you already
Artistry.
told them. You have to fuck. You idiot! You already told them already.
I'm bad at this.
You run around like this.
Not as bad as this guy.
You stop.
At least my techniques work. I'm just bad at
The girl is
marketing.
on train tracks. You've given her enough space because you haven't come up right next to her and just stopped in front of her.
Imagine
in which case she's
being a
definitely gonna get a
passerby.
fright.
You're like
But you've
on the
actually given her
sidewalk
enough
walking
space.
by.
You've stopped.
You can't hear what they're saying, and all you see is this man circling this woman who looks like she doesn't enjoy it, and he keeps touching her shoulder and circling her and touching her. It just, buddy.
Oh, the comments. The irony is trying to teach guys how to stop a moving girl, but commanding the actress you are demonstrating on the video to stop walking completely and come to complete stop before you demonstrate the technique.
Yeah, you can't even keep her in the shot.
And somebody said, if you're a super if you're a super beginner and watch this, you're going to lose your mind from analysis paralysis. Just practice talking to human beings a few times. It's not that complex.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
You want the best advice ever for an autist for getting pussy? Be mean and be funny. That's it.
Yeah.
You get in front of her and you stop. Again, distance is really important. Always
Like,
have a little
don't be
bit more
nice to
distance.
women. They hate that shit.
They really do.
But again, don't be fucking obnoxiously cruel to them. And that's the part some of these guys don't get
Just
too.
be
They
ambivalent.
Just oh, be
Be
mean.
ambivalent.
No, you
Be
just-
ambivalent.
Yeah, women like a
Vaguely
guy who
dismissive.
doesn't give a shit about anything.
Distance rather than too little because you're going to frighten her. So the biggest problems that guys make when they do this, the first one is if the girl is walking down the street, they come too close and then they end up here, frightens her, or they do the jack in the box like that. Again,
Wow, this is like so bad to teach people this. So that's fine. We got some better ones. Don't even worry about it.
Are you a toaster? A toaster. Because one bath with you would take
This
you
is good advice in chat. I like this one. Turd flinging monkey goes, just be normal or useful, then ignore them.
Hold on, guys. This is it. Yeah.
I
That's
love
actually
that.
true.
I fucking love that. Normal, useful, and ignore them.
5 pickup lines that actually work. This is a guy named A.G. Hayden.
In this video, I'm going to give you 5 actual lines that you can use to start a conversation with a girl. Because how many times
This is like the cringiest part of the internet to me.
in your life have you seen an attractive woman walking by? Maybe it's at the store, on the street, at a
Yeah, I've seen
bar,
stock footage.
Me too. Shutterstock. It's great.
on your college campus. You see this girl, you're intrigued. You want to meet her. But what the fuck are you supposed to say?
Whoa, guys. He swears. This guy's an edgy boy.
This guy's different
I'm
than
gonna
other
listen.
ones.
And by the way, there is no script, you dumb asshole. I've had women that I've said the right things to and didn't want anything to do with me. I've had women fuck me after I accused the first thing right out the jump of their hair being fake. So it really just depends.
Black girl?
No.
Really?
No, it was a white girl. But I was like, that
That's
hair.
way funnier.
I was like, that hair is fake. And honestly, I didn't even mean it.
Was it?
No.
I remember one time
I knew what I was doing.
I saw a girl eating lunch on my college campus, and I wanted to talk to her.
What did he
but I
type
didn't know
into Adobe to find that one?
what to say, so I
Sexy
looked
rice
up-
girl?
No, if you'd be Asian.
up on Google pickup lines. I looked up pickup lines. I saw this list of like 100 different lines, and I started reading through them. And thinking which one of these will actually
Bro, you're not good at this, dude.
work. And I spent
You can't even talk to
about 30
dudes.
minutes.
Yeah, you're boring, bro.
Let's see some of your pickup lines.
Attractive. Hey, you're cute. Hey, I just want to say you look really nice.
Just want to say I think you are absolutely beautiful.
No, by the way, it's 2025. No chick likes that right off the jump.
Yeah, because no chick's really beautiful.
I'm sure you.
Not on the inside.
You got to work your way up to, I think you're beautiful, when you're both out smoking a cigarette at 2 in the morning in Austin. You know what I mean?
Nice
you know,
tits.
No, you got, but no, seriously.
You're better.
You're better off doing something specific. You're better off being like, I like those shoes. Literally, because they'll go, oh, really? And then you're like, but if you go right to, I love your eyes. This is the window of the
you
soul.
can't. I'll tell you where you can use the beautiful one. I just want to say, you look beautiful. Women in their 50s keeping in shape like that is pretty amazing.
And the only time that works is if they're in the villages and they're in their 60s.
Because they have dementia and they forget.
Royce, by the way, I just sent you a picture.
It's
I just sent you a
51st
picture.
terrible dates. Yeah, sorry.
If anyone's wondering what this guy looks like when he's approaching these women, I sent Royce a picture. This is an actual photo of what he looks like when he's approaching.
By the way,
these
another
women.
good ice starter, the hair thing. Also, accuse a woman, and I've done this before. I've never fucked a chick. I've just. I love it. Is that David?
Excuse me, you look beautiful.
Is that David Bond having sex?
POV.
You're looking beautiful right now,
But
man.
tell me that's not. Remember David Bond's sex head rig?
Bro, he took everything off the internet because he got in big trouble. He disappeared.
Ma'am, I'm gonna be quick here because my head is so hot. You're beautiful.
The lens is just making little robot noises and zooming in and out the whole time.
It has an old-timey flash that explodes.
You know what you do? You know what you do? You go up to a bitch like this and go, that bag is fake. You can tell by the stitching.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I should be like, it's a Publix bag.
Hey,
What?
Hey, I was just curious if are you doing like any discounts for your OnlyFans this month? Or,
That's a
like-
good one. That's a good one.
By the way, women.
Excuse me, are you an anal porn actress? You look familiar. Can you bend over and go, oh, that's all you got? Real quick, I just need to know if you're the one that I'm thinking of.
Hey, are you famous? Because I watch a lot of porn.
We're really good
So,
pickup artists.
This is what I want to start doing. I want to do what this guy does, like the pickup artist thing, but I want to go up to random chicks and film them and just be like, I think you're really beautiful, and have them go, oh, thank you. And then I do this. And just walk away. Just point to a fake Bluetooth. I'm sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
That's funny.
There's nothing in your ear. There's nothing in your ear. I can see your ear.
You're really beautiful. Just kidding. Walk away.
Your phone rings while you're pretending to talk on it.
I was wondering if I could get your Instagram.
No.
Kind of look like a young
Oh my God.
Cersei
Oh.
Lannister, but less evil.
This guy
Oh
sucks.
yeah.
This guy's a
He
dork.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what any of that is.
Maybe we can get a drink between now
Also, he's filming this, which is like,
Does she know she's being filmed when this is happening?
absolutely, this is all fake. Because he's not wearing a hidden camera. He's literally holding, unless, I don't know.
He could be having a camera.
He's got like one of those full chest rigs they used to wear in the sci-fi shows where they were ghost hunting.
And he has one of those cameras that James Cameron made just for Titanic mounted.
Well, look, my point is there's only one of two ways this went. He either filmed this woman without her permission.
Nice.
Or
She
she's
blurred
in
her eyes.
Or she's in on it and faking. Like
He did blur her eyes.
I hate when people do that and go, well, it's fine.
Now I'll never know who she is
Yeah.
by that tattoo that only she has.
I'll hit you up. Something along those lines. There's a million different ways to say it, but you're just straight up telling her you find her attractive. You're putting your intentions out there with
Who
no
are you
hesitation.
explaining this to?
Excuse. Oh,
That
now
woman
he's
looks like
having.
she
Oh,
wants
you're
to
doing the
bother.
Jack in the
Nah.
Box. We just said the last guy said don't do the Jack in the Box. Now you're gonna do the Jack in the Box.
He is. No, but now he has somebody else filming him from across the street while he has a microphone on him.
Yes.
I love how he's like, use a pickup line, and he uses one that like borrows from pop culture, like you look like Cersei from Game of Thrones, blah, 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 where that the people paying him would be like, you remind me of Hayane from Teen Girl Concubine Squad.
You look like that female act. That's good. Really good. God damn
You look like Haruka from Help. I woke up in a lolly university, and I'm the only guy.
Maybe it's just because I've been spending most of my weekend covering Off-Kai and all the degenerate anime girl shit, but holy fuck, that hit hard.
Wow, you look like a famous actress. That potato head girl from The Last of Us. You look just like her.
Oh,
You look like the Last of Us bean.
Little girl concubine squad. Jesus Christ.
Bro, anime is weird.
By the way, I realized
so doomed.
By the way, I realized how bad this. I realized how bad this guy is. He goes to ASU.
Oh,
no.
Hi. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I just thought you were really cute.
See, but you did.
You were gonna say that to the girl before.
The last he was actually.
You were about to say that to her, and then she ignored you, and
She
now
did
you're
the smart
saying it to
thing.
me. What are you doing, dude?
Watch this tried and true technique. Hey, you look kind of. Oh, okay. Hey, you look. Oh, hey, ma'am. Okay.
I call this one the law of big numbers.
I call this the nobody bats 1,000 rule.
It's in front of ASU. All right, guys. Today we're gonna try a new technique I like to call the herpes magnet.
You walk up to, if you go to ASU, here's a pickup line. Walk up and go, don't worry, I already have HPV.
Yeah. Hey, are you from Backroom Casting Couch?
Hey, are you one of the GDP
You were the one that
girls
was. You were the one
sued?
that regretted and started crying in the middle of it, right? I remember you.
Oh no, fuck, poor girl.
And I want to say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Avery. I just thought you were really cute.
Oh,
I had to say hi.
Yeah, you look like one of those girls that sued the GDP guys.
Oh, she's not. This one's not really cute, by the way.
I just thought you were really cute.
Oh,
I had to
thank
say
you.
hi.
Hi.
Look, now there's pros and cons.
I like
to
that he doesn't show any of the follow-up conversation. Because here's the thing, right? I could go out right now and approach 100 women and say, oh, hey, I just wanted to say I think you're cute. And say hi. And they'd go, oh, thank you. Hi. You'll get that 100 out of 100 times.
But the
It's
rest
what happens in the following sex. Like, again, if you just walk up to women all day and say that and walk away, shit, I mean, women will just be going, oh, what a nice dude. He didn't even try to fuck me or be weird or anything. But you're not showing any of the, so anyway, do you like stuff? You're not showing the Ralph Wiggum stuff afterwards.
this type of opener. The pro is it shows a lot of confidence. Secondly,
Does
it's
it?
also
Does it?
The con is getting slapped.
So going to quickly.
Like, I feel like if I was out on a boat, right, and like I was with my friends and their baby fell off the boat into the water, and then somebody randomly just dove off the side of the boat after the baby, I'd go, that shows confidence. That guy had a plan. He was executing it. He knew what the plan was. I wouldn't have been that confident. I would have been like, if I jump off the boat, we got a dead baby and a dead Mersh.
Excuse me, I just wanted to tell you look pretty.
Oh, wow, it's very brave of
So
you.
brave.
You're basically like the 9/11 firefighters.
help you find out if she's unavailable. If she has a boyfriend, she's going to tell
Which
you right
they
away.
almost always
Hey,
do
buddy.
for some weird reason.
Or they'll lie.
Hey, buddy, that's never mattered. In any world where you have a chance, that's never mattered.
She has a boyfriend. You're not going to have.
He's
a
more
fully-
like the 9/11 buildings.
Listen, I get it. That's the thing they tell you. I have a boyfriend. But I have a boyfriend means they're always taking applications.
5
They
minutes
just are rejecting your application.
conversation with her, and then she says, "Oh, by the way, I have a boyfriend." If you're telling her she's cute and she has a boyfriend,
Show me another
she's
game that
being
doesn't have a
basically,
goalie. I'll wait.
Prompted to bring that up right away. So that's very useful in terms of.
It's
saving
not useful. I've fucked women that had tan lines where their wedding rings were supposed to be. All right? It's not that complicated, sir.
Yeah,
She
well,
was
fucking
she was a widow.
She got over it very quickly.
Again, the dementia.
time.
Mine
And then
was
the
we've
third-
all lived in military towns.
That's where I.
Oh, military wives cheat. Okay.
That was the first time I ever.
I think if you cheat on a deployed serviceman, it should be
benefit-
treated as treason. He should be able to be executed.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was there was back when that was the same thing when I lived near Camp Lejeune. I was fucking a chick at the time, and my buddy, who was a Marine, was like, "Oh, you're fucking a float wife, dude." And I was like, "Nah, man, this chick doesn't talk about having a husband or anything." He's like, "Okay, I bet." And so he's like, "Next time you're hanging out with her, bro, when you're hanging out, just look at her ring finger and tell me there's not a fucking tan line there," because it was summertime at the time, and god damn it, I never stopped noticing them after that. Like, even after that, I constantly look at girls' ring fingers, and man, when they got a fucking straight band of white around a fucking sunburned hand, you're like, ooh, mama's here to party this weekend.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
She's
out.
off the leash.
If an army wife cheats on her man while he's on active duty, she should be executed, and the man she cheated with should be given a Congressional Medal of Freedom.
That's true.
High five.
Direct openers.
Dude, I fucking Hampton Roads is a huge Navy fucking area, of course, and like I knew this Navy guy who told me this story where he cheated on his wife, and then while he was on deployment, she fucked the neighbor and like recorded it and sent it to the ship.
Oh,
like on a VHS tape.
Listen, all I'm saying is I fuck so many chicks in base housing, I should be eligible for that Camp Lejeune water lawsuit.
Helps you build confidence. When you do a direct opener, a lot of guys, to be
Real
honest,
Drinking She gave $5. He goes, "That's how Mersh got mesothelioma."
we think
Oh man, he beat me to a fucking Camp Lejeune water joke.
that if we're to tell a girl, she's cute, she's attractive, we're gonna get shamed. That she's gonna
What is
laugh
this?
at us. She's gonna. This guy, he just went up to me and said he's cute. What a loser!
At least he's good at acting, right?
That's what, on an unconscious level.
Yeah, like an F slur.
Well, that's what society teaches us would happen. But in reality, you do this, you show this positive intention, you show this girl that you find her attractive. The majority of the time, they're going to appreciate it.
Tell me what the last
They might
play
not
you were
like
in
you, they might
was, and
not
I'll
go on a date
explain
with
to you what the
But the
problem
very
is.
Him. I'll explain it. Him. He's the problem.
way to
yeah.
get a conversation started. It seems it's lower pressure, and it's easy to transition that into.
How many years until he tries to sue Billy Mitchell?
Yeah, no, seriously, like Carl Jobs did. Idiot.
Oh God, bro, that dude's fucking life is like it's wrecked.
He's an idiot. He's a moron. They told him not to do. He thought he was untouchable.
Did you see what the judge said? The only reason I'm not giving him more is because he didn't ask for it.
Yep.
Breast enhancement isn't new, but now the
It's definitely gotten better though.
girlies are spilling the tea.
All my dreams are coming true today.
From Kylie Jenner revealing exactly what she said
Look at those gazongas.
she had done,
Yeah.
writing on a fan's TikTok, 445 cc, moderate profile, half under the muscle, silicone. Hope this
Wow,
helps. LOL.
wealthy women whose only claim to fame is what they look like got fake tits? Whoa!
I don't like fake tits.
Yeah, but I like this video because it gives you an idea of some specs if you're shopping for the gal. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No, you know what? That's not bad because I do like to know the specs. That's got 4. Okay, good to know.
Well,
yeah, exactly. I wrote this down.
Me too. I took a screenshot. I'm sending it to Marie aggressively.
on her Let's Be Honest podcast.
So I was 300 cc's before, and now I'm 340. I think why they look substantially bigger is because they
are
laying better.
And model Sammy Sheen writing on her Instagram, I got silicone, moderate profile, under the muscle, 350 cc. As more celebs
See,
come
like those
clean
look great. That's what I'm talking about.
about
You
their
know what I mean?
cosmetic
Good spec.
enhancements, a new trend takes hold.
I feel like the under the muscle's the way to go.
Come with me to get a non-surgical breast enhancement.
A rising new look dubbed yoga boobs.
What the fuck are yoga boobs?
Or
These little
ballerina
tits?
breasts.
I thought little boobs were yoga boobs. Are they
I
trying to imply
personally-
those
Yeah,
are
that's
little?
what it is.
These are not little boobs.
Wanted to have this more natural look.
For 26-year-old content creator and influencer.
Yeah, she wanted a
Cassie
more natural look.
Condi, this was the aesthetic she was looking for.
Like Tim, you pit Katy Perry. I get it.
The latest evolution.
Dude, look
in
at the
beauty-
titty lit technology we have. We have titties designed in Unreal 5.
Oh, say, can you see? America,
Whoa, did I
baby.
black out? Why is Royce showing a making of the newest Dead or Alive fighting game? I don't understand what.
beauty procedures, women across the nation are looking for what they say is a more natural breast appearance.
It's like Total Recall. What he's
I
building
need that for
woman.
non-medical. I need this for non-medical purposes.
Is becoming a trend online, and people are
She wants to look natural. That's why she puts a bunch of shit in her lips.
definitely following that more slimmer.
Yeah, I want to look like an uncanny valley Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Fit look.
The yoga boob ballerina trend. I think it's a hot trend associated
Co-founder, Cleavage Clinic.
You know,
Yoga boob ballerina trend. That is a lot.
Yeah, at the Cleavage Clinic.
with
we're not a
bodies,
serious country anymore.
body, or how people look when they do ballet.
And
She's a
here-
breast specialist.
At the Cleavage Clinic in New York City, they say they are helping people achieve just that without having to get surgery.
All of our
How?
services require minimal to no downtime. A lot of patients
They're doing
actually,
fat, like fucking injections
get
and
their
shit like that.
treatment on their lunch break and then go back to work after.
As trends shift to a more athletic look, for some, gone are the days of traditionally
On athletic looks, go to the gym.
I thought everybody was fat now.
larger breast implants.
I think that the trend of yoga boobs, ballerina boobs, is a big thing right now because it looks healthy and
Trucker titties.
Trucker titties.
it's also more empowering.
A stark contrast from the plastic surgery days of yesteryear, like Baywatch babe Pamela Anderson, known for her curvaceous figure, though she famously removed her implants in 1999. And former Playboy model Kendra Wilkinson from
They
the
burned
Girls
him
Next
like
Door.
a flag.
No. I believe one of them is at the Planet Hollywood in Orlando.
They let you touch it. if
Yeah,
you-
they
if you
no,
beat the
it's
state
true. They have it
challenge.
next to Arnold Schwarzenegger's pants. Right now at the
Yeah.
Planet Hollywood, they have one of Pamela Anderson's left boob.
Just the left?
Yeah.
Just the left.
Hasselhoff bought the right at an the
Oh, see,
auction.
I thought they would have had the left one and maybe the West Coast one, and then a right
Oh, that
boob
would have
on
been
the
smart.
East Coast
I like
one.
that. Yeah. And then Utah's like the cleavage. Guys, thank you.
Oh shit!
Thank you for watching. Pessy, you're next, I believe.
I is.
Okay, you're gonna be doing some fun things and some stuff. Also doing fun things and stuff tonight is Mersh. 10 p.m.
10 o'clock, Nightwave. Pow, pow, pow.
Genocide Circus says, I'm sad because Fat Joe was one of my favorite characters on Def Jam FFNY.
Fight for New York, baby.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Then we got Gutter says, Island Boys for $5 on Ko-Fi, Lord Pepsi. Oh, great. We're now in Schrodinger's nuke situation. It's good. Guys, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. Check out Daywave if you haven't checked it out. 10 a.m. on YouTube and on Rumble. Okay, guys. Bye. I love you. Say it back.